Aquarius, mum's the word. Up the nose it goes. So here it goes again. Jen, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. We're going around for another round. Ding, ding, round 3. Could be dealing with a Pisces. If I say 3, you say 1, 2, 3, swinging on a tree. So you could be dealing with Teresa, Tanya, Tatiana, Tyler, Tanya, Great Britannia, Britain, some people from Britain, Bristol, Rovers, Brian, also Lion. Brian is a lion. You could be dealing with a Leo, but don't forget Aquarius. Before we get started, and I'm doing a few channel messages before we get on with your tarot. 4, you could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries, and it's in their placement. Place, if I say place, you say 1, 2, 3, could be a fish. Let's reel it in. So, some new people are going to think, who the fuck is this crazy dickhead? Before we start, I read in numerology, okay? So that means that an Aquarian and a Leo, they're both 8s, and they're both major arcana cards. So when I'm calling out Leo or Aquarius, you can watch both readings. It doesn't matter whether you have it in your chart or not. If I say not, you say 1, 2, 3, swinging on a tree, could be a Pisces, okay? So that's pretty much the process of understanding how I channel and why. So I'm hearing wonder, a fish called Wonder. I'm wondering when we can do this again. Can we talk again? Can we do this again? And then again, and again, someone's doing something really regularly. Can we keep this a regular thing? It could be a Steve, could be a Stephen, but can we keep this a regular thing because I like doing something or doing it? Some people it could be eyeball Paul and all I want to do is do it, and you're just doing it and doing it and doing it and just, what are you doing? Well, I'm picking up more Leo energy than Aquarius, to be honest with you. But like, what are you doing, Leos? So, I don't know. It's, what you up to? It's kind of like I keep hearing these conversations for you, Aquarius. Like, what you up to? What you up to tonight? What you up to today? Are you free? Are you available? Do you want to go out? Do you want to talk? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And it's kind of like this socializing, if you like, Aquarius, that you seem to have in your energy at the moment. Of what I'm predicting for you for May 2023 is a lot of communicating. Now, if you are a really good communicator, oh wow, I'm also hearing another song, but I can't think off the top of my head who that is. This was communication. Oh, love me, say that you love me. Those, the people, the Cardigans, they did a very good song called Communication. But if this is communication, so some of you could be telecommunications, it could be on the I'm hanging on the telephone line. Someone could be a Leo or an Aquarian that you're talking to on the telephone line. The person that is talking is more than likely blonde, probably like myself, or blonde is what I'm hearing, like blonde. Blonde, brunette, Brianna, Brangelina, Bradford, but like as a bob, like has a bob and a weave. They could be called Rob, Robin, Robert, or Robins, but like a Robin redbreast, breast. It could be like seeing someone's breasts, or they got a bob and weave. They could be like noshing an apple, or they could be noshing something. I don't know, someone's sucking on something. I'm a very phallic tarot card reader for a lot of you. I will pick up your sex life, your love life, your interests, and also your sensation. I'm picking up a lot of like sweet sensation, like I'm feeling sensations and they're running all through my body, and I'm very sensuous at the moment. It's like a very sensuous kind of like erotic kind of energy of like, ooh, what's going on with all me ritas and me chakras, and I'm warming up to someone and I'm kind of like, sorry if this is offending people, and if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but like I said, I can see love life and things going on, so I'm like, oh, I'm feeling quite sensual at the moment, and like, oh, so it where do we go from here? Well, it's kind of like that. So what's left? Like, well, where do we go from here? We've done this. We've done... I mean, it's kind of like you're going through all the positions. A physician. You could be going to a physician. Like, you might be having something... Okay, let's move from the sex one now. So we've got, like, a physician. So it... Or a... Okay. Here they go. Musician. So musician. Some of you could be mixing, mastering, doing guitars, synthesizers, keyboards, making music, writing music, singing music, playing on a guitar, love music, or this person like myself does angel radio and is a music producer. Some of you obviously can do that all yourselves. You either like listening to music, or you do music, or you're making music, or you're making love to music. Let's do it. all I want to do it is eyeball Paul. Some of you could have something wrong with your eye, or this problem, this keeps coming up as a channel message. If you have not noticed, these same messages have been coming out through your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or your numerology placements. If I say place, you say 1, 2, 3 fish. Some of you, like I said, there's like musicians and all this kind of stuff here. Physicians, musicians, sensual energy, or some also hearing sensual oils. Some of you could be oiling yourself up and you're kind of like, look, let's just get the baby oil out, or let's spit on it, or let's get the... That was it. So, sorry, we've gone back to the sexual energy there. Okay, so what was it picking up? Eye. That was it. Something about the eye, like the eye of the tiger, I've got my eye on you all the time, or someone's got something wrong with their eye. Now, Felix Cutler, that was from Bradford, she had one eye, literally had one eye, and she'd lost the sight in the other eye. So she could be watching, I don't know, but people do watch in the background there. But I will sniff you out if you are, it doesn't matter, I really don't mind. But like something wrong with someone's eyes or eye. Okay, now Felix Cutler was what, Capricorn? Life Path 3, Pisces, so it could have something resemblance of those. You ain't going to know who Felix Cutler is if you haven't been watching this, so don't worry about it. Okay, so make sure that you... so what it's saying is that make sure that you see the person, okay? Because there might be this disclosed energy of like, I need to see you first. I need to see it with my own eyes to believe it first. Like, I need to know who you are. I need to be able to see you. Like, if you want me to engage with you or whatever, I need to be able to see you. So this could be something like, I don't know, like a dating website that you could be on, or like a World Wide Web. It could be involving a 3, because the world is a 3. That would mean Pisces. And I'm on the World Wide Web and I'm kind of dating, but I might be speaking to someone, but I haven't quite seen them. So, or see note, or love note. Hello, love note tarot. But like, I haven't seen them with my own eyes yet, and I need to make sure that I see who I'm talking to first before I make any kind of decisions about, you know, I don't know, whether it be platonic or whether it be just be a gin and tonic. Some of you could be a pisshead and you're like, listen, Dave, it's just one cornetto. Give it to me. Delicious ice cream from Italy. Some of you could be from Italy or Greece or something like that, like Spain, Italy, Madrid, Majorca. The water in Majorca don't taste like it oughta. Someone could be British, pygmy, and speak a lot like me, okay? And it's like, listen, dear, this is how we speak over here. Oh, what's that? Some sort of Spanish kind of energy going on, and then it's like, listen, this is how you speak. The water in Majorca don't taste like it oughta. What? The water in Majorca doesn't taste like it ought to? No. The water in Majorca don't taste like it oughta. So there might be some sort of like language barrier that might be here or something like that, and it's like, okay, I'm trying to understand what you're saying. Like you could even be like a telecommunication kind of like language interpreting kind of, well, it might be the person, but you can also do these as jobs. Like if it just rings a bell, like John, you can ring my bell, ring my bell. Did John ever die, or did he just quit his channel? What did he do? I don't know. John, JDS Tarot, where the fuck are you, bruv? Are you deceased or are you here? What's the matter with you, bruv? Get back on your channel. Stop fucking about if you're around. Reach out to old Stevie, baby, if you got problems in your comment section. And I ain't got no filter, bruv. I'll tell them to fuck off. I don't care. Don't worry about people. John, if you are there, John, can you hear me, JDS Tarot? If you are watching, get back on your channel, bruv. Stop messing about. If it is to do with people in the comment section, people are fucking weird. Jim Morrison said that, John. He did. So, I don't know. You could be watching. Anyway, so where are we going with these channel messages, Aquarius, before we get on with your... So something to do with like one eye, right? I've got a one eye, or I've got an eye, or I've got something wrong with my eye, and it keep iodine. That was it, like iodine. Okay, now I looked into this, and it was weird because I follow the old rabbit hole now and again when I come up with my own channel messages. And I was looking into how to get rid of skin tags. And I have one on my eye here. I have a skin tag on my eye lid. Could be called Livy, Livia, Lydia, Faith Olivia, Lithuanian, Polish, sausage. Some of you could be battering a sausage. Some of you you, alchemy, Natalie, in you. Some of you could be wanting a sausage in you, or you're getting a sausage in you, and you're like, I would love that sausage right in me now. I want the sausage in me now. There's a phallic energy right there for some of your sex life. Oh, where was I going now with the message? Oh, fuck, that fripped me to death. My phone just fell over. My mother just fell over. So I'm hearing that for a lot of you. Your mum might fall over, so be careful. I don't know what that is. Where was I going with the message before I went on to Lithuania, live? Oh, there was, sorry, man. There was a message there and I've now forgot it. Spirit, where were you trying to... Dave, bruv, where were you taking me before we went down the lymph nodes? Cancerian, life path 7. I don't know, the message is gone. Dave, you ain't much of a good interpreter, are you? No. So it could be a message about interpreting, like I dance from the Spanish Inquisition, and I tell King Tongwa and Tai, like, you what, Dave? Hold on a minute. Let me figure out what the fuck that means. What's it say? Right, so sorry if anybody, hopefully nobody ever gets offended by my channel. A lot of people don't like Steve because I read out the truth and I just read it. Truth Time Tarot, hello. But yeah, so Aquarius. So you got phallic stuff, battering sausages and fish. Like you could be on a vagina diet, or you could be on a carnivore or keto carnivore diet. Me, I am doing that actually. I am Michael. I do fish. I eat a lot of fish every single day, and I have a little bit of poultry, chicken, vegetables, and fish. And that, it's, oh my god, isn't dieting so fucking annoying, Aquarius or Leos or Life Path 8, isn't it? I mean, isn't it just Justin, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, Libra, innit, right? It's like, I've been doing it for a week, right, and I'm losing. Trust me, like my bitch tits are kind of going. Someone could be like, listen, let's get those puppies going up and down. But like, you know, my bitch tits are going down, which is a good thing. I'm kind of losing weight, but now I'm at that point where now normally I go and fuck it up, bro. Now I'm kind of like, oh, I could eat like a McDonald's burger, or I could like really go for like a binge eat right now. I could go for a minge eat right now. Some of you might be eating out the minge. I don't know. But if it isn't minge eating, it's... Well, it could be minge eating. You know, that would be a good one, right? I would love to go for a full-on binge meat on your minge. Right? So I'm going to binge on your minge. Some of you could be licking someone out. Like, just completely licking them out. Like I said, I ain't got no filter. Please don't take offence. If you're down that road, Rhode Island, Louisiana, Lucy, Laura, it's a Capricorn, I told you, Capricorn or Gemini involved. But like, yeah, there's some like sexual tension all kind of like flowing around in this energy here, like flirting. I'm hearing like flirting, feline, like a lion, maybe a Leo. It's got to be a Leo. Leos are really good in bed, but like flirtatious, kind of like feline, like cougar, like like, so I don't know, someone could be smacking someone's ass, or kind of like, I don't know, like, I mean, are you horse racing? Is it the Kentucky Derby or Kentucky Derbyshire? Some of you could be from up north and you're like Manchester, Leeds, Derby or Derbyshire, or you're from America or Australia that have the same placements, fish, like Kentucky Derby, like horse racing or anything like that for a lot of you. What else can I pick up channeled wise for Aquarius that literally means anything to them at all? Phallic, dirty, sausages and burgers, fish. It's either food and it's kind of like food groups, right? Like, let's slap my pussy with a piece of fish. I mean, is this prawn hub? Like, you know, what is it? Let's do a prawn hub. Let's get the prawns out and let's get the fish out and the sausages and let's just have like a good time. Or are you literally, because I've done this for myself, man, I swear to God, I have done it myself, because I've gone back up my own readings and thought, fuck, I ended up having a binge eat, okay? So it might be where you're like, fuck it, just take everything off, like, and I'm like, okay, man, y'all keep getting the phallic energy with the food energy. Is that an interpretation of both things being used there, Dave? Well, it kind of is. It's like, let's get like an aphrodisiac, right? Let's get the prawns out, right? Or watch Pornhub, or porn. It's obviously called porn, right? But like, I don't know if someone's using food as an implement of sex, or unless you're like me and you have a complete problem and you look at a donut and you're like, oh, like fucking Homer Simpson drooling like a fuck fridge. Like, oh, someone's taking the sausage. Hands up, governor. Like, what is that? The governor's probably doing it. Like, the governor of the state is like ramming you up the backside, people. They're like, oh my God, if this guy fucks me anymore, if this country doesn't stop rogering me up the backside, I'm had enough of it, Dev. I can't take it no more. Someone can't take any more of it. They're like, oh, I can't take all that. I can't take all that. Like, what do you want me to do with that? Oh, bless him. Look at him. What do you want me to do with that? Oh, take it. No, I can't take that off you, sweetheart. I can't. Oh, what is it? Someone trying to give someone money. And they're like, no, I can't take that money off you. No, I can't. I can't take it from you unless it's a cock. I can't take that. Is it Robertson? I don't know. Can't take that. Can't take that. Take that. Can you take that? Someone's like, yes, please. I can. Oh, Shaggy. Hey, Scooby. So, I don't know. You might be listening to my Angel Radio. I did a rendition with Velma in it and also Shaggy in it. Hey, Scooby. But, like, I don't know. Like, Scooby-Doo van? Do you ride a van all the time? Or are you called Haley Van? Or you live in a caravan? What's the nursery rhyme there? I have the power. Adam and Eve, Steve. I have the power to pick up a flower, but after an hour it hurts. Some of you might have, like, you might have had an operation and you could have, like, right, I'm not getting pregnant anymore and I'm going to have a vasectomy. And then they've said to you, okay, we don't want you to lift anything for a while because of either your backache or that you've got a problem with you somewhere. And it's like, I can't lift anything, okay? Because it could be lymph node. I don't know, because I'm definitely hearing Lithuania, Lithun, or like, you can't lift anything. It's kind of like, I think we did go down that channel message, Aquarius, with some of you where I was trying, that was it, a physician. Right, it's like I'm trying to get back up on my feet and I need to slowly implement me like getting back up on my feet again. And I mean, it might be where you've just got a new job, for instance, right? And you've been given a job and a good opportunity is like, now this is going to give me a good head start and I can now start saving, right? It could be like for instance, you guys know that I got diagnosed with heart failure. And then I got told by another doctor that you don't have heart failure. If you do or don't know that, it's because you haven't followed my channel maybe. But I got diagnosed with heart failure because my feet were swelling up, and they still are, and they've not gone down still. I bought some socks, like a lot of you told me to do, those really tight socks that go on, like big stocking like socks. I bought those. And I did sleep in them also last night, just to hopefully that it would, and I had my legs elevated, but for some reason I woke up with like fucking intense cramp in my feet. So I don't know what's going on with me, man, but it's like a message like that, like I am now getting back on my feet again, right? So you could be like for me, for instance, I'm sorry, but I do come up in my own channel shit, like I can't help it. I do have 2 placements of Aquarian, right? Place fish, also Pisces. Any of you out there, Pisces? But I'm actually doing that. I'm actually making sure that every single day I go to McDonald's, I get myself a black coffee, I put stevia in it, which is okay because of my glucose monitor, and then I go for a walk to try and soothe my feet, and then I come back and then I make sure I go out every day to at least do a little bit of exercise. That's the kind of messages there. If any of you have had anything wrong with you, it's kind of like I'm now slowly getting back to normal, okay, or Normington, or Emily Norris, for instance, right? But like I am getting back up on my feet and I'm now starting to find my flow, Okay, flow, low, go, flow, go, slow, go, logo. Logi, J Loki. But like, I'm starting to find my flow, right? Now I understand what I'm doing. This came up in another message that was relating to one of my other readings yesterday, when I said that someone could be getting a new job, okay, and the manager is pretty much going to say, oh, hello, come in, blah, 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 right, this is what you do, and you start doing it, and then they say, okay, do you understand what you're doing now? Can I leave you on your own? Can you do this on your own without my guidance, right? It's a little bit like that. Now, this could be spiritual, but I am picking up that there's an energy maybe of someone that's moved department, or they've like got a new job or anything like that. And I think the message kicked on that at the beginning, where it was about now I've got some money, now I can start on my, I can start saving and I can start progressing towards my future, right? Future forward, Marie, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. But now I can start progressing and getting back on my feet, right? So if any of you have got a new job coming up, the message from then to here, now that I can hear, is saying that, are you going to be okay on your own? Can I leave you now just to get on with it once I've shown you what to do, right? That message is there for you. So if you guys are looking for a new job, congratulations if you've got one. Spirit Dave is kind of telling you that you're probably going to hear that from a person that's to say, you've got a new job, blah, 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 here's what you're doing. Can I leave you in quite capable hands of doing this yourself now, right? So it's like that. Could be a fish, could be Pisces, but for some of you, it's job hunting also. Okay, so there you go. So that's a good message for you guys that I'm kind of picking up. And then you've got like this cog or phallic kind of essence, like this sensual oils, and like I'm just gonna put the lotion in the basket, and you're kind of like, right, let's just get myself all lubed up and ready and all that sort of stuff. Some of you might be putting suntan lotion on yourself, and it's just like sweltering fucking hot, and you're like, I'm just gonna get myself all glistened up and looking like a sardine maybe, but like I'm just gonna like put oil on myself and stuff like this, right? So that would be the majority of women that kind of like, let's just put everything on and whatnot. Unless you're Steve and loads of women told you to put anal cream on your face. it's the way it is. To be honest with you, what started to clear up my eyes was that box that you got. See, my room's messy. I don't give a fuck. I don't need all these candles and shit. Aquarius, Leo. Over here, it's just like 25 quid, and you get a blue pill and a red pill. It's weird. It's a bit like Steve on his icon, but it's a blue pill and a red pill, okay, and you hand it to yourself, and then you kind of like, you have that, and they're £25, and that does skin, hair, nails, all that sort of stuff. Very expensive, but I must admit, since taking it, I have noticed a difference in my complexion. So I'm going to keep taking those. I do like those. Some of you could be supplementing and doing all of these things, right? So you got weird fucking messages there, Aquarian. So anyway, Dave, do you want to, Aquarius, let's go down on Steve, right? And we're going to have a look downstairs. Do you want to have a look? Come on then, let's go. Right, so here we go. Right, so what have we got? So let's see what is the hidden truth for my Aquarians. And then we'll look into... so I don't know what comes next. What comes first, the chicken or the egg? Well, if you're listening to the dragon, she's probably getting you to bathe in fucking salt oil and probably put dark energy into a fucking egg. If you lot are doing that, then you're batshit crazy and you probably lost your fucking mind. Oh dear, what is wrong with these tarot readers these fucking days, man, that think that they... Oh, God. Let's bathe ourselves in salt water and let's put fucking dark thoughts in... Oh, Jesus. Get over yourselves. Trust me, you'll drive yourself fucking nuts. You will. You'll drive yourself nuts, and then you'll probably come back. You'll probably hate me for it, because I stand up for myself by all these fucking tarot readers that have stabbed me in the back, that pronounce sort of this witchcraft bollocks, that they think that they're helping people out by manifesting dark thoughts into a fucking egg. Jesus Christ, man, I've fucking seen... I'm had enough of it, Tommy. So it could be that dragon in fucking goddess person likes to show herself all off. I know what comes next. People like Justin. Yeah, Justin, you're all up in there. I know that you were slagging me off as well. All conspiring against Steve. I fucking know. I do have my own little resources that feed me energy back. Okay? I ain't stupid that you all were talking on IG about Steve's channel. Right? So y'all do what you fucking like. Leave me out of it. I'm sick to death of other tarot readers, to be honest with you. So anyway, Aquarius, do apologise, but I can feel that negative energy behind the scenes maybe somewhere. Hope you do get the message and hope you do feed it back. Anyway, so where is that energy coming from, Aquarius? Steve. Oh, okay. It's coming from me. Someone's coming for me. They're gunning for you, Steve. Anyway, I don't know what comes next, the chicken or the egg, right? I'm just telling you now, if you are putting an egg on a nightstand, concentrating on putting dark thoughts into it, like I said before when I was on that fucking channel, if you don't like horror films, Aquarius or Leo, if you don't like horror films, right, and the last thing you would do is that you would want to watch a horror film, right? Why would you go to bed with an egg and fucking concentrate on negative thoughts and negative feelings to try and put them into an egg? You're not supposed to think negative. You're not supposed to think about anything that you want or need. You're supposed to have a clear mind, clear conscience, name Claire, but you're not supposed to have a clear mind, clear sentient, clear audient, clear mind, clear everything, right? You're not supposed to have negative energy of like all of that, thinking about all that stuff. That doesn't help one, okay? Trying to figure out, how do I do this stuff like witchcraft or whatever in order to like get rid of it? It's called an awakening. The majority, I've done this for 17 years. I don't tell you through non-experience, Aquarius, right? I'm not beating around the bush. I'm honest, right? I've gone through it. When empaths wake up, they're fucking crazy, right? Because they feel and they think that they're being gang stalked, watched, fucking paranoid to shit. And I get thousands and thousands and thousands of you that have all crossed my path over 17 fucking years that all say the same thing. And every tarot reader that starts off, when they do tarot readings, in an awakening state of mind, they either, one, they go on the dark side where they do twat flame readings, or they talk about all of this negative gang stalking bollocks shit. And that, listening to that, whether it be happening or not, does not help you forget it. It keeps you in fear. These tarot readers that do this keep you in fear. Right? If you hear something and they talk about witchcraft and fucking gang stalking and fucking this is happening and that's happening, right? If you keep listening to that shit, you are not going to heal from keep listening to it, right? You're fucking punishing yourself, which is stupid, right? So tarot readers, they think, oh, okay, I'm just going to, try and get clickbait and shit like that by putting all of this, they're fucking, the police are harassing you and you're being gang stalked and fucking twat flames are us with a tinfoil hat, right? Now, I'm not saying that I haven't been on that journey. Of course I have. But why do I not subscribe to the twat flame reading and the feminine and the masculine readings? I'm going to be doing you karmic readings, but it isn't the other bitch that's with the karmic energy. No. It won't be like that, right? Karma does not come back around to bite you on the arse. It means that you are living presently in a karmic state of mind. It means that whatever is being done to you has been done to you more than likely in a past life, right? So the more you fight against understanding it and trying to fight against, no, I'm not accepting anything about what is owed to me, it means that you're the karmic energy. Right? So you're here in order to learn, to let go, to release and think, well, fair's fair, it was done to me, I'm going to have to accept my punishment and fucking get on with it, crack on. Okay? But you have one twin flame. Out of everybody that you ever connect with, you have one, and that's why you're on the search for it. But you have 1,000 karmic energies to deal with before you get to a twin flame. Now, that may or may not even be in this lifetime, right? But why do I not subscribe to doing masculine and feminine and twat flame readings? Because if you was with your actual twin flame, you wouldn't be wanting to watch a twin flame reading. Because what you're watching is a karmic reading. These people that do... I don't know where this is coming from, but it could be someone that's ranting about all of this stuff on their channel itself. I don't know. But if you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to do a twat flame reading and blah, 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 and I'm going to try and get everybody in to watch, and you're watching and you're like, yes, I know, the karmic bitch that's with, they're just teaching you to hate upon humanity. They're actually hating to get you to have malice or Alice in your heart and in your energy. So they're making you do that, right? The tarot readers are making you do that, right? So why are you trying to find out when it comes to twat flame readings, right? That is this my twin flame that's been sleeping with other people, or that is doing this and doing that and doing blah, 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 this, you know. No, that's your karmic person. So why do you need to know about that? Why do you need to know about your karmic person that you think is your twin? Because if you was with your twin flame or proper soulmate, you would be living your life with that person completely and utterly, and you would probably be looking for money or anything else, right? But so these people that do divine feminine, divine masculine, twat flame readings, right? All they're doing is getting you to concentrate on the negativity of the masculine energy that's doing what the fuck he wants. How powerful am I, though? You're a human being. You know, you practice. It's like, I would never lose weight without fucking losing weight. You'd never be a tarot reader without being a tarot reader. You can't start off channeling and stuff like that for a start. You got to learn to be a tarot reader first. You got to pick up your channel first. You got to have confidence first. You can't run before you can walk. Everybody wants everything now, Aquarius. I don't know where that message is coming from, but if it's landing on any kind of ears that may need to hear that, well, then that's up to you how you digest the energy there. But let's see. I've been on a twin flame journey for 17 years. I've had 8. I've had 8 of them. Spiritual divine connections with people. At the beginning, they're fucking awful. Later on, when you become more stable, they're more actually really enjoyable. Because you're not hurt by the energy. You've learned a fucking lot to become stable. You know, to live the best version of you. Right? Trust me, when you go through a lot of twin flames or karmic connections, they hurt at the beginning. But after a while, they become second nature. You start seeing them in a different light. You understand what they're about. When you've got that energy and that vibration, that's attractive. That's very attractive. That's very masculine, intoriated energy that isn't out to do one's harm, but is definitely out for exploration, is out to explore, right? The world, the people, fucking people, bruv. Let's see, Aquarius, where the hell is this message going? Capricorn, you know. Let's see. I've been fed back quite a bit of information just lately, and I should never say who, but nice people that have fed back information that's come from other channels that they've heard of, that have said things about me here. You know, he's not a fucking teacher, blah, blah, blah. Fucking hell. Oh, God, the brainwashing that is being commenced. It's unreal. You do realise, right, when you get someone that loves the limelight, right, like the dragon woman, right, when you get someone that loves the limelight, that loves to shove all their boobs right up onto the screen and get you all on there, and loves the fact that I'm admired by loads of people, you do realise that a fucking narcissist, right, loves to get everybody. Have you looked into narcissism? Right, where it's like a cult, and I'm getting everybody to like gang up in one area. Why do you think the person only did Capricorn readings? So I can gain a huge following of one specific area of that. Then when I've got my team, then we can globally take over by teaching people this. Narcissism is sided energy, right? It's sided energy. It means that a lot of people are being influenced, brainwashed. Y'all got to know about narcissistic traits, right? Because a lot of people, they side with that energy. They side with the energy that's the biggest, that has the most. I've got loads of subscribers and I've got loads of followers, and it's fucking gone to my head completely and utterly. And now I've got that power. Now I can start fucking abusing it. So I can also now start to tell people there's going to be a plane crash or there's going to be a car crash, right? Whichever way around, because that did kind of come up in my reading, but that wasn't. That was to do with more of drinking and driving. And I said, if you drink and drive, be careful, because there was an energy around a life path 7 or a Cancerian, if you drink and drive, that you might get pulled over, right? So I said, be careful. But I know of someone that I got told that told everybody that there was going to be a fucking plane crash, right? And the person didn't put their son or daughter on a plane, and nothing happened to the plane, right? Nothing happened to the plane at all, right? Now, what did that person, when giving that message, what was their main concern? That they could say, oh, I was the one that predicted it. I'm the one that's better than everyone else. I'm an actual psychic medium. Everybody needs to know, including my auntie or daughter, that I'm the one that predicted it. You're dealing with people, sweetheart, that are fucking brainwashed, that actually didn't go forward on their path, and you've now destroyed it by wanting to be what? Popular? Popular? You're full of shit. What is going on, Aquarius? I am so sorry. It's like I'm being taken over by it. You guys probably won't understand. You're probably just gone by now. But there's an energy there. Let's see. Aquarius. Tell me what's going on with Aquarius. I can't do this. I don't know what comes next, and I can't do this anymore. I'm so sick to death of doing it. What is that? Excuse me. Tell me more about Aquarius, what they should be aware of in their environment. I still feel the pain, but I still feel the pain. Daniel, my brother, you are closer than me. Do you still feel the pain? Spain? From Spain? Or is it your brother or your sister? I still feel the pain. Some of you are finding it very difficult to move on from someone here. Maybe your karmic ex, to actually let go. You do realise that accepting and letting go is equal, right? To be able to let go of an energy is also equally as different as what it is actually letting someone in to let the other one go, right? It's trusting. It's learning to trust. It's trusting. But it's learning to trust. I'm getting an energy here of selling out. Like Chinese whispers. Like so-and-so knows something and so-and-so knows. It's like drug addiction, right? It's like drug addiction, right? Like when I used to work in a rehabilitation centre, right? If one person was to drink, okay, and then someone else caught them, but was also an addict, the addict would also then probably bite in to say, oh, God, give us a drink. And they'd both have a drink. And they'd know that they've got that over one another, and they can't let anyone else know that they're both doing it now. So they sell out to one another. When I worked in a rehab, we used to have these things called community slips. And you used to write down their name and what it is that they wanted to talk to them about and hand it in. And then on a Monday, you'd all get called in order to go in a circle. So someone could be in a rehabilitation centre here is kind of what I'm picking up as well. And that you may be finding it to stop doing something that's very addictive, like drugs or alcohol or even food maybe I'm kind of picking up. But I'm definitely kind of channeling a story there that is relating to like rehabilitation centre or trying to stop alcohol or drink, okay, or drugs and stuff like that. This doesn't say this in the cards, Aquarius, but I am channeling it, okay? So that's kind of what I'm picking up for someone that is either you or the other person, Aquarius or Leo, Life Path 8, or someone that you know, okay? And it's a very painful situation to be able to go through this. But yeah, they'd sell out to one another, and then someone else would find out, and then they'd bite into it as well, and they'd cause a little group of 3 people that were all using together. And then before you know it, everybody else starts biting in, and then in a group setting of like 35 addicts, because I did this, I went to one myself, and then when I completed it, I worked in it. But like you get groups of people, and they all form factions, and then they all start selling out to one another. getting in there over their head of like a lie that is contributed and lied, and then there's more lies and more lies, and then it just grows bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it just pulls more people in, and it's like a faction of people, right? It's like one lie leads to the nut, to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, and you know, it's like Chinese whispers. This could be going around your work. It's kind of making me remember something here. There was a narcissist in a group of people where I worked once, and she used to go around the table whispering to different people, and like, because this is what happened in tarot. People go from one channel over to another one, and then they get friendly with a tarot reader or something, or they send them a message about another person, and then it gets back to that person without them two speaking, and then it kind of conspires into like hatred of, I heard you saying that this person may or may not have said that and this, but that I didn't see it or hear it myself, and then you get the what the dragon did, which is pretty much what I'm doing now, but inadvertently saying it, which means that I'm not brave enough in order to call the person's fucking ass out. I'm just going to inadvertently say that it's the person, but not let everybody know that it was, right? So whichever way around it is here, someone, and this is probably me even causing a paradox energy now, is causing a rift of some kind of like, bollocks to this, I'm standing up for myself, right here. is an energy that I'm getting somehow or somewhere. Let's see, Aquarius, what have they got coming up that they should be aware of? I trusted you. So it's kind of like, I still feel the pain, but I trusted you. I can't do this anymore. I don't know what comes next in my life. I'm so sick to death of it, and I'm fed up. I still feel really hurt, and I still feel really upset. And I trust, this is me. I put my full faith into people, and they backstabbed the fuck out of me here. So if this is happening to you, I can care, and I understand what it's like. Okay, a lot of people turning against you all the fucking time. Okay. So it's like that. It's kind of like this, you know, I don't know what comes. Well, I mean, fuck it. It depends if you're going for it now. That I've dropped. It's just the fact that it's in this fucking reading here. Because it's just me channeling it. That's all. But like, I can't do this. I still feel the pain. I trusted you. Right. So let's find out what this, I don't know what comes next. Who is that coming from? I don't know what comes next. Who is that? It's around an 8. Aquarius or a Leo or a tarot card reader. This is my tarot card reader energy here, right? I don't know what comes next, and I don't know what to do. Like I said, some of you could be, like I said, you might be trying to do tarot readings. My advice is, because I think I did check on one of yours for the person that said you're doing it, try not to just waste your time channeling when you're starting off. Okay. It's all about captivation, tarot card readings, right? When people are on, they just, if you're just starting, you've got to know it, and you've got to get straight on with the reading straight away. Not trying to channel, not trying to force anything out, not wanting to be a special designed channeling really good person that can do all of this shit. Okay, that's going to make it worse. You need to start just reading cards for a start. Okay, step 1. Don't try to force things. When you're doing tarot card readings or learning to be one, you do not want people clicking on it, and for the first 25 minutes, they're getting bored shitless, fucking off somewhere because you've spent the first, like I did, ranting. But you've spent the first 25 minutes just, you know. Even people get fed up with me by doing it, you know. So I'm going to move on just in case that means me. I can't do this. Fucking hell. I mean, look. Capricorn, Life Path 5, Sagittarius, Taurus, 9 of Wands. It's, like I said, man, it's the energy that I was channeling for you. Whatever that means for you or not, I don't know. But it's here. It's global narcissism and gaslighting and confusion. Some of you could have well overdone it. You could have watched that many different fucking tarot readers that you've lost your fucking mind. You know, you've lost your mind. You know, because you've listened too much of this gang stalking bollocks and this karmic return shit and like gang stalking and fucking God knows what else, and you're a gang stalking reader. I wouldn't advise keep doing that because you're going to brainwash people, right? If you're being fucking gang stalked, fucking keep it to yourself. You know, what are you going to do spreading the word on the internet? Right? Because I can assure you the majority of people that are, it's because they're paranoid. It's because they're waking up and they're paranoid to shit. You know? And if you're not, move. But people, man, stop fucking thinking about it. You know, it's not going to do you any good. It's not going to do you any good keep reliving it. You're just reliving it and watching it, reliving it, watching it, reliving it, watching it. You know, can't do this anymore, man. It's fucking annoying me. Too much of this shit around here. Right? So how is this going to relate with you? Well, it is. It's around tarot readers. The message here is about tarot readers. It's about company, and it's about, like, I'm getting fucking frustrated here about what's going on around the community of that and how much of a shit show it's become. You know, here. People abusing one's power. Even the Pond Tarot, I'm having it now. Fucking, you can tell, man, how many subscribers people get. The fame of it all just goes to people's fucking heads. Just goes to their fucking absolute head. And I can sniff bollocks out for fucking ages. I'm an entrepreneur and I've got loads of businesses, bollocks. You got one. Right? Oh, it's just so much shit. I guarantee you, man, when you're watching it, everybody will start saying they're a life coach. They'll start off with that one. You know, then they'll be like life coaching. I'm a life coach. Then it'll be I'm an entrepreneur and I have thousands of businesses. You know, I'm Steve. I got one business. That's this. One business. I do music. I don't make any money off my music. I let you guys have it for free. I got one business. I'm not an entrepreneur. Well, I own my own business. But I'm not one of these dickheads that start to make people believe that, you know, I've got loads of different businesses. And no, fuck that. No. Where is all this coming from, man? I don't know. Unless you guys are fed up with all of that. Or you're fed up with me. I don't know. I still feel the pain. King of Cups, about a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio in their chart here. And I still feel the pain. I'm still fucking annoyed. Okay. About them or with them. But I can't do this anymore. I'm sick to death. I mean, it could, like I said, man, it could be my ex is watching. I'm sorry, ex. If you are, I don't hold any malice against you. It's up to you what you're doing. Like, I don't mind. But I did used to say this to my ex here, in case this is a message for anyone. I did used to say, because she has Aquarius in Moon. She's a Leo. Right? Leo, Aquarius, Moon. Right? Loads of Virgo, life path 5 in her chart. Here. Right? Here. Can't do this anymore. Right? But I used to say, do not watch my tarot card channel. Don't watch it, right? If what I'm doing or saying is really fucking annoying you and I'm calling your bitch ass out on certain behaviour that's actually in the cards itself without being the other person being gaslit when they're trying to figure out, like, am I being fucking gaslit? You know, or not, right? Now, what happened in my scenario? I don't give a fuck. I ain't got a filter. Let's be honest, right? I got told so many times that you're bipolar. Then you're depressed. And this is the reason why this has happened. Because you're bipolar, you're depressed. Now it's you have ADD, right? Then the last one was, okay, you have multiple personality disorder, right? So what does narcissism and gaslighting do? Make people believe that they're mentally ill. Make them believe they're mentally ill. So they start taking fucking tablets and fucking everything else to try and sort out what's wrong with them. Since I was single, I ain't really needed any tablets. Right, because I've never actually been truly diagnosed. But a person can convince you that you're mentally ill. Even her best friend said at the time, okay, if he has been diagnosed with depression or whatever, do not tell him that. Or even her own best friend. But she did. She continued to do it. Every single time we broke up, we got back together. And she was to say, because if this is happening to you, I'm just going to go with the story in case it is. And you guys are not aware, then you need to be aware. Okay? Every time we broke up, we got back together, it was, okay, I've been studying and researching Virgo energy, looking for the answer, following a clue to why it is that is wrong with you, not me, not an individual, right? I need to find out loads of clues when we've broke up, that when we get back together again, I can then tell you it's because you're a narcissist, or it's because you have, we went over loads of those. You've got a problem, you've got a mummy issue. You've got a problem fucking, like, because your dad died early. you've got a problem because of this, and the reason of our relationship is because you've got codependent issues, because you've got this issue, because it was your mum is standing in the way, because your mum keeps, because this, right? Then it went down the road of, right, if we're getting back together, I need you to go to the mental health clinic and get subscribed with antidepressants. Then I need you to go to the doctors and order, like, next time it happened, I'm taking antidepressants. Did it sort it out? No. Okay, split up, it's getting really bad again. Very karmic, being gaslit, right? Next time, what happens? Okay, if we're going to get back together this time, I've been researching and I've found out the fact that you have multiple sclerosis. But you have fucking multiple personality disease, right? So I need you to go to the doctors and I need you to get subscribed for that, as we're not going to get back together. So before you know it, you're popping more pills than a fucking dentist or a fucking doctors, okay? And you're taking all of these tablets, not knowing that it's actually coming from the person that's in denial, not even realising that it's that person that's mentally ill. Right? That's what I discovered, that actually I don't really have depression. I was when I was in that. But coming out of it, I'm not depressed. I'm not, like, I don't have any of these fucking symptoms that I thought that I did have. I seem to be very relaxed these days. Right? So you guys do need to realise that a pure narcissist can try to convince you that you are mentally ill, that you've got mental health problems. Okay? Now, you could have, right? But that's okay. That's all right if you individually have it and you want to get checked up and you want to see if you do have any problems. There's no harm in that. But I guarantee you that when I reverted the energy and told this person to go and get seen, she never did. Not once. Never went to the doctors. Would never pick up a phone. Was scared to pick up a phone for the doctors. It was a cop-out. A cop-out. Right? So then what happened? What does all the family now believe? That I'm a narcissist for rejecting the person and not being in the relationship. So now our auntie and our uncle and our stepfather and our father and our brother and his niece and his wife, they all think that I'm fucking lunatic narcissist because I kept ending the relationship because of this. They didn't see anything that went on in the relationship. They just had an opinion on it without finding out, without coming to me and saying, Steve, you know, can you tell me from your side what's going on? Personally, no, not once, no. They heard it secondhand. Chinese whispers from the other person. Okay? It's his fault, he's a narcissist, blah, blah, blah. He keeps dumping me, he keeps finishing with me. Right? Because I've been convincing him that he's mentally ill that no one knew about. Right? So I'm going to leave that at that, because there is this energy of I still feel the pain and I trusted you. Right? Okay, I trusted you. But what I'm saying is that this could be happening to an ex. This could be someone that you was with at one point. And this is now what your ex is receiving back karmically from something new that they got in. It's either way, y'all take it. It's up to you. But I can assure you that when I did your last weekly reading that I thought that was going to be really good, I don't know what the fuck happened in that. Okay, so what I am going to do, guys, if this reading does or does not relate to you at all, and Steve's rant, thank you for putting up with that, because I don't know, well, it was this kind of energy, Aquarius, that I was channeling, right? It was this kind of energy. Global domination of, like, people fucking brainwashing people and stuff, right? So it's up to you what you do, but it is around this kind of energy. It's around these kind of readers and readings. Okay, I'm an individualist and I'm a realist and I stick to the truth. And I'll stick to my own. Me, never will I work with another tarot reader again. Okay, but I stick to myself here. Okay, but like, you know, it's that's the message that is there. So if you would like to join Patreon, it is $2 or $3, okay? And I'm going to do your actual monthly reading now and then clarify it all. And I'm hoping that you're going to get a much better reading and that this is just some kind of other energy that's there. But I'm going to do your monthly reading and I'm going to relate it to work, business, jobs, money, finances, and also anything that could be going on for you tarot readers that may be out there that could be suffering through this, okay? So yeah, there you go. That is what it is. But you can find the link below. You need the bronze, silver, or gold tier. It's up to you, but it's on all three. $2 or $3 is the first bronze tier. If you don't want that and you want to join the Discord, that's free. But the join button, that is where I channeled the deceased loved ones for you guys. Okay, that's really worked out really well. Okay, so I'll continue to do that. It's $2 or $3 to join, and then when you come up in green, you can leave your name when I go live, which is every night or every other night that I go live, and that's when I do the people that are on the join button. And that will either be a tarot card reading, and you can all ask your questions, and then I give you a couple of 3 cards when you give me your question. Okay, and then I also then do a reading where it will come up channeling your deceased loved ones, aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters, daughters, sons, all of those kind of things. And if you want those, it's only $2 or $3 for me to be able to do it for you. And I would love to be able to connect with them because I love doing that, and I've had a glimpse into their life. And a lot of people have received channel messages from their past loved ones, and it's actually been quite nice to see that vision that I get of those people, of what it was like in their life, and feel the energy that they feel. So if you would like to be a part of that, you will need to join the join button. Sorry for my rant. I hope it helps in whichever way around it is for any of you. And I'll see you soon.